So yeah, welcome to the next video, yo, on the test of disobedience. The test on disobedience, yeah. Okay, so um, like you have to watch all these videos to actually understand. For me to actually put the example that I just gave into the real life, you know, aspect or whatever. Yeah. So you have to finish watching the videos, you know. So you see what determines that the okay. First, let me actually what should I do first? Let me let me apply it to real world first. Real world first, yeah. You see, the smack like I mentioned, yeah, is the natural disasters, the bruise, is the death, the injuries, and the diseases and stuff. You know, when the father felt when the father felt bad and gave the little knowledge to the child regarding the helmet, is like you see when we have like geology courses in place to actually like stop natural disasters and become aware when they're about to happen, like when natural disaster, these are like the subjects, like the course or something, like you know and say for example the underground bunkers idea against tornadoes and other techniques designed by say the ones designed by the Asians, to protect themselves from like floods and earthquakes and stuff like that. You know, that's what mankind believe, like okay, these are sophisticated knowledge already. They're strong enough and they can guide travel to other worlds, others like planet or something like that. See now, mankind actually relies heavily on this little knowledge he has given mankind, you know believing it will actually protect them for whatever God actually throws at them. So they continue to misbehave. That's when the child continues to misbehave when the father gave him the little knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So Jesus says simply because mankind became so arrogant, thinking the little knowledge his father has given them can protect them. He went on to say, his father said, the next thing he will throw at mankind here, the little knowledge he gave them here to protect themselves this time will not be sufficient enough to stop the wrath. Believe it or not, that's what he said. So Jesus now went on to say, you see the confidence in this little knowledge here, given that causes mankind here to actually become arrogant towards God here, as they passed on to others. That you see, they're telling other people that we can protect ourselves, from whatever God throws at us. You know what I'm saying? So others now start believing in them and like start misbehaving, not knowing that this is their protection is not strong enough. It's not strong enough at all. So they that you know so they were also, that arrogance also make them say to themselves, oh yeah, there's no evidence from all the warnings that Jesus is giving them, like, oh, no evidence that God is going to throw anything taking place within, they think okay, within short time frame, so it's not happening. So they became arrogant. They became arrogant, so they continue to spread evil and continue with other ways, like other evil ways and stuff like that. They continue with their ways. They didn't care no more because they only needed short period of time to determine if it's true or not. Like, it's like okay, maybe you just determine like 1 week, 2 weeks, so nothing. So like whatever, man, we'll just continue our evil. You know what I'm saying? So most cases they will stop the evil. They will say, okay, maybe short period of time, 1 week, let's just stop the evil a bit. Then when they realize that okay, nothing is being thrown, nothing's happening, so they continue their ways, they continue their evil ways. You know what I'm saying? So he just said to mankind. So Jesus said to mankind there that man, you will no longer have time frame, man. Like you will not have time frame at all, as it will happen all of a sudden, and like at the blink of an eye, you're not going to have time frame at all. Believe it or not. So you see, um, the video called to the child that I mentioned in the example, okay, in that other video, is represented by when God gives messages, to few people to pass around to mankind, yeah, about His wrath, okay, like is when the postman is represented, like the postman is represented by by Jesus Christ, when He comes to our midst, and warning us of what his father has really to throw at us when we continue to disobey and trespass against God so more, some more, like, like, you see. And like this postman here, they're like, okay, they're like they're like the fishes of men. They're like these people that go around preaching and stuff, telling, me, stop your evil ways and stuff like that. These are like, in that example, these are like the postmen, like the preachers and stuff. You see, when the father now came home, the example that I use, when the father came home, like that's what is represented by, like, that's what used to represent end of the world, that when God comes, the world ends and stuff, As you see, the child running around the house is represented by, mankind actually trying to run everywhere, looking for another planet and stuff like that. Oh, let's look for another planet because God is going to destroy this and stuff. You see, what they don't know is that God actually owns the world. You know what I'm saying? So wherever planet you travel to, man, even if there are any planets like that he owns out there, yeah. Oh man, I'm sure. So even if there are any planets out there, he is the owner of these planets. He owns these planets, so he literally can see everywhere. That's like the child trying to run around the house. The father, like the child trying to run around the house, then trying to escape from the father smacking huge baseball bat in his head, and the father has the key to the house. He always locks the door. He always has the key to the door. He locks the door. So where is the child gonna go? He's just running everywhere. Even if the child sleeps, the father is still gonna get the child. You understand? You understand what I'm saying? So that's like human being trying to run everywhere, trying to look for protection, trying to look. No, you can't protect yourself from this. That's what it is about. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm gonna end this video here. So, and I'm gonna talk in the next video the determinants of the level of smacking. Like what determines how hard it's going to smack, or what determines how soft it's going to smack in the next video. Yo, so like, subscribe, and share if you want. It's up to you. Peace.